I think in 69, 68 or 69, I think I sold 7 trees first year, and that was to neighbors here. I think sold some for 50 cents. We have had them from Fredericton, from Grand Manan, St. Stephen, St. Andrews, Black's Harbor, and Bagley. All that country gives us a big run. And I've had customers coming here last year. Well, you should know me. I've been coming here for 10 years, and quite a few of them. Of course, I don't know them because they have invitations, so so many of them coming. And I think through the blueberries and the Christmas trees, we must have had half of St. John people down here buying. Well, this is something Martin McDowell and I has talked on 10 years before we started, how we could take some of this land and grow Christmas trees, because I've worked with Christmas trees since 1927 as a tyer and helping others. But we really got started, I would say, 67 to 70s when we made our big start. An old piece of ground growing up in tracks is the only way to explain it. Hilly, you couldn't get wood off it, and it wasn't worth much money then, but with this improvement and what we have put on it, we've taken a lot off it. The trees advertise themselves. The first trees, I think the telephone crew really advertised their trees. Ted works the company. And he'd tell them about trees, he'd take them up to them, or they'd come down and pick them out, and this would start it, because somebody would go down the next day, look, my neighbor got a nice tree down here, you got any more like that? And this is the way this is really expanded, through people advertising what they got. Two weekends before Christmas, it is a lively place from 9 o'clock in the morning here to about 7 at night. It's coming steady. You have to act as director and police and everything else here for some days. There's a lot that brings their families. This is an old Christmas tradition that they like to enjoy getting out. They'll probably parade down there. I have seen them parade down there for 2 hours looking trees over it, and I don't think it's really a tree that they're interested in so much as getting out and a place to stroll around and walk around and take the family around. We'll go down and they'll probably find something that suits them. Myself, I probably wouldn't have it for a snow fence, but it seems to be what they want. And there's no two people that want the same kind of a tree, and this is where I don't agree with grading trees. The customer is the grader. I never encourage a customer to take the first tree. Go look them over. Spend some time, see what you can find, see if you get something to suit you. And very seldom does ever anyone will grab a tree right quick and go. They'll look them over. Scotch pine and the fir. I don't know which would sell the most, but we get an awful run for Scotch pine. We haven't got enough to fill the orders. We have a lot of people call here for trees. Telephone, when the wife was here, she used to answer the phone. Somebody wants a so-and-so tree, but there's one particular call, I laughed at it and I thought it was a pretty good explanation. This woman called and she says, "Can your husband get me a thin, fat tree?" Well, that was kind of a puzzler. But I commenced to think of it, that was the best expression I ever heard for a tree. Because she wanted a tree with density, but not too much to spread. Yeah. So I don't know if she got it or not.
You aim to please then, eh?
Aim to please. Some of the trees at a reasonable price, I think, has increased our customers by an awful lot. I tried to sell for what I think I'd want to pay myself for a tree. I would say that through their help that this has matured as far as it has, that we've accomplished by the help of my son and his family, especially Ted himself. They take 10%, the children. We started, quite a few years ago when they were small. They get 10% of the gross income divided amongst them. And they all have to work. The others will kick, they don't work. Each one of them has to serve so much time selling trees or something. Saw, an axe, mist blower, and that's about all in the line of equipment, because we have to have a tractor or anything. We hire them. I find it's cheaper than one than I own one. Well, after trees is done in the fall, in the first year, I generally start in on the woods, and probably clearing ground, getting it ready, and firewood to sale, and pulpwood, and clearing the ground in the meantime for more trees. Well, then spring I start cutting up my firewood. I have that, quite a bit of that to sell. Then I handle fertilizer. I'll sell quite a bit of that. Well, that time, that's over. Then it's the garden. And the crops will start coming on, and then your blueberries is coming on again in July. You have our June, July. You have to start looking after that. And then fall, you start in again in October on the shearing of your trees. So it's the old rotation right back over again. I enjoy selling to the public or working for the public, and you'll get something sometime, and kickbacks and things like that. My son, he doesn't like to sell. I like it, and the grandchildren are getting pretty good at it. So I think I enjoy the selling of the trees the best of any. If you're going to grow trees, forget about the dollar sign. Don't see that dollar sign sitting in, Look by that and look at the work that's got to be done for about 5 years before you begin to get anything out of it.